Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Camille. I'm an incoming osteopathic medical student starting my first year this summer of 2020. I'm so excited to take you along here on my journey, but as I have time right now, I am taking one-on-one calls with pre-med students who are considering applying to medical school as well as are applying to medical school. And I've been coming across questions very frequently, and I thought that I'd just make YouTube videos about these questions and then hopefully stem it out to something bigger in the future. But as of now, let's get into our first video. So, today's video is about certain questions you should ask yourself when considering applying to medical school, or even considering to actually start your pre-med coursework if you are in university. So I hope this helps you, and let's get to it. So my first question for everyone to answer is, are you wanting to become a physician because you watched a medical TV drama? Because if you're trying to be Christina Yang or going into medicine because you watched The Resident, I think that you should get some more experience in the medical field. Go shadow a PA, go shadow a physician. There's different types of physicians. Maybe you want to shadow a DO, or maybe you want to shadow an MD. There's certain things that I hope you guys expose yourself to and use to understand the implications, the commitment, the prestige, and overall considerations in becoming a physician. And it's within those moments that you will be able to have personal conversations with people in the positions that you wish to hold, and that's really where you get firsthand feedback, and you'll be able to realize whether you want to do that or not continue becoming that, or not continue pursuing that. So my next question is, why medicine? Here and there I get calls from students saying that, yeah, I really am passionate about poetry, or I really like art, I like entertainment, which is so totally amazing. There's not just one career or just one interest you can have. Not all medical students just want to do medicine and that's it. I really like teaching, I like being a coach, I like helping people out with one-on-one conversations, just so that maybe in the hopes of me sharing my story and my testimony, other people can benefit from it. So aside from that, do you like business? Do you like technology? Why medicine over that? Or do you want to, kind of combine the two? Because there's some people who don't look at medicine as being able to incorporate other interests and other areas of interest that they might like. So with that being said, after you understand and kind of look through and develop your reasoning about why you would like to be in medicine, you should consider other careers. If you clicked here, I'm sure you're interested in becoming a physician. However, there are other careers. You can be a physician assistant, you can be a nurse, you can be a dentist, you can be a healthcare administrator. There's so many different things that you can pursue within the career of medicine that I think you guys should check out, as well as, like I said before, shadow them and see what they do, what their sentiments are, day-to-day lifestyle, because it's really important for you to understand that it's okay if becoming a doctor doesn't end up appealing to you, because you did end up shadowing and you were able to have conversations and meet people in, certain roles that you might want to have someday. So I highly encourage people to do that. Next thing is, did you know that you can do so many things within medicine as a physician? And with that being said, there's certain things that you should consider as ways to practice. You can be a researcher, you can go to a school which offers a medical degree alongside a PhD if you really are interested in clinical research or scientific research. That is very, very lucrative. It's a time commitment, but I always tell people that it is possible. We then have teaching. Would you like to be a medical professor? Do you see yourself having students in that respect? Because that is also something. But you also don't just have to teach within a university. You can teach at a medical hospital. Maybe you would like to be employed as a physician in a medical hospital, so you can teach younger students that are within their medical school clinical years, or even during residency. That's something you can consider. You can be an entrepreneur. You can have your own private practice. Maybe you're interested in business, so that's another avenue in which you can use your physician's credentials to also be able to explore another interest of yours. You can be a healthcare administrator, so you can be a CEO of a hospital. You can get your MBA while in medical school and be able to use business with medicine. Then we have ethics. Do you see yourself being a physician who is on an institutional review board? That's the IRB, a review board that looks at different clinical trials that would like to be established and sponsored by a certain university or organization. That's also something great if you like law or ethics or the well-being of, public health and the communities in a larger scale. So with those different areas of interest within medicine, you can consider becoming a physician because you would like to specialize and you would like to go into different sectors of medicine. As I said, research, entrepreneurship, healthcare administration, education. There's so many more, and I really think that you should consider looking into becoming a physician because of these different avenues. The next question that I have is, ask yourself, what qualities do you think a physician should uphold? You can think of qualities in terms of things that physicians must have, or at least students aspiring to become physicians should incorporate within their educational learning, because you can't learn everything out of a book, but there's certain qualities of a physician like trust, honor, respect, and even influence that might help you decide whether becoming a physician is for you. So you've made it thus far. This is my final question that I think you should consider. Are you willing to make this commitment? Becoming a doctor is something that is definitely long-term. It's not one of these careers that happen after you take a 2-month course or even go to a 4-year institution. Medical school is 4 years, and then after medical school there's residency, which is something that you match into. Then if you want to continue to specialize, there's fellowships, there's continuing education. I know a plastic surgeon who's been practicing for over 20 years now, and they have to go to seminars and meetings all around the world and the United States to make sure they're up to date on all of the new recommendations, the new guidelines, the new resources, the new technologies. And if anything, I find medicine amazing in that way. It's so fascinating to me to know that there's something that can be ever so changing, not just life-changing, because sometimes the use of medicine is used in life or death situations, but that's beside the point. I hope you found this video even in the slightest bit informative, kind of taking you on the more pensive route of whether you should pursue a career in medicine. Take some time to review all the questions that I posted in this video. I hope it helped you in the slightest, as I just said. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me over on Instagram. I'm always there, ready to help. All right. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye now.